I don't think enough people that are looking into getting their first motorcycle understand how much the cost of getting into riding actually is. To start, first you're gonna need a motorcycle. And honestly, how much you spend on a motorcycle depends on what type of bike you want and how much you're actually willing to spend. For your first bike, most of the time, people are gonna spend around $5,000 to $8,000 on their first bike. So that's $5,000 to $8,000 just to own a motorcycle. Next thing is the most important thing that you have to have, which is your helmet. You gotta protect your head. There's no option. You have to have it. The more money you spend on this, the better, but the cheapest you can go on a helmet is probably $200. Make sure that it's still safe and it will protect you in a crash. The third thing that you're most likely gonna need too is probably a pair of gloves. I never ride without gloves. I highly suggest it if you're going to start riding. And a solid pair of gloves will run you about $60, $70, like these Alpine Stars gloves I have right here. And just with those three things, you're spending at most $9,000, and at the minimum, you're spending $6,000. And that's not including riding jacket, boots, tires, and the most forgotten thing, insurance. Riding motorcycles isn't cheap, and you want to be protected when you're out on the road. So before you go out and buy your first motorcycle, make sure you have